guys, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I have an eating disorder. Hi Shanny. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh wait, I was gonna do the other one. Hold on, never mind. Let me start over. This isn't gonna be edited. I'm really sorry. Let me start over. Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny. Hi. It does feel better to say that. I got a suggestion a couple videos ago that I say I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder instead of I'm Shanny and I have an eating disorder. And I like that. I wanted to try it and it worked. I kind of like it. So I don't remember which one of you it was that suggested that. Tell me in the comments of this video so I can thank you personally, because that was a really good suggestion and I don't remember who gave it to me. So, but then a lot of you were also like echoing that and saying, yeah, that would be good, because if you say you're in recovery, that would like subconsciously remind your brain that you are in recovery and not just standing still at your eating disorder, but recovery means that you're in recovery, you're trying and you're getting better every day. And then when I am better, I can say, I'm Shanny and I'm recovered from an eating disorder. So anyway, great suggestion. Thank you for that. And I love you and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so welcome to Educating Shanny, where every Tuesdays I answer your questions. And Wednesdays also this week, because I want to, just because. So yesterday I did one of these one take answering your question videos, and you guys didn't seem to mind it too much, which is really great, because that's what I need to do today, because it's currently 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday, and my video is supposed to be up at midnight around then, or around now is when I would usually have it up. And so it just would be easier to just do a one take again today. I'm sorry. I promise I'll get back to my more fun and upbeat music in the background videos and things like that. But you guys didn't seem to mind, so that's good. I was really sick all weekend. Yesterday's video, I was so sick. If you saw, that's why I did the one take. And then today I'm feeling a lot better, but I've been spending a lot of time with my niece and her friend who are here visiting. Hi, Emily. I told her I'd give her a shout out. I love you. So anyway, it's 1:30 and I haven't filmed yet, and yeah, so let's just do another one take. Is that okay with you? Okay. So I wanted to start with a question from my cousin Joe. Oh, and by the way, I think there are like 2 or 3 more of you out there that I promised that I would answer your question on this week's Q&A, and I don't remember who you are. So can you please remind me in the comments of this video if I don't get to your question in this video? I might find it randomly, because I'm just going to randomly look for questions again. But if I don't answer the ones that I specifically told you I would be answering this week, please remind me what it is, and I promise I'll answer it next week. Just leave it in the comments of this video, and I will see it. Okay. So anyway, Joe is one of those people, and I remembered because it was on Facebook, which is rare for me to go get questions on there. So my cousin Joe says, okay, so I'm super curious and asking a truly non-judgmental question because I don't know. You mentioned that you would stop all the bad eating behaviors if you were pregnant. Without a doubt, just stop. Is it possible to do that now without being pregnant? If you'd have the power to do it pregnant, can you have the willpower to do it not pregnant right now? I hope that doesn't sound mean or rude. It's not mean or rude. Because that is totally not my intention. I just want to understand, if you say you'd quit cold turkey if you were pregnant, how come you can't quit cold turkey now? Something else to consider, you mentioned frequently about being a mom or about the whole becoming a parent thing. It's clearly you want, despite your fears and doubts. It's clearly you want to, despite your fears and doubts. Is that desire strong enough to help you stop the eating disorder behaviors? This is a really good and big question. Okay, so first of all, if I could, because she's talking about, I made a video about a possible miscarriage or pregnancy scare just recently. Go check it out. I'll put the link in the description below for you. You can go check it out. And I talked about how when I thought I might be pregnant, how terrified I was, because my body is so sick right now, and I didn't feel that I could carry a baby safely. Like, I was worried that it wouldn't survive in my body because I'm so unhealthy with my eating disorder, blah, 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 blah. But then I also talked about how if I was pregnant, I would absolutely stop all eating disorder behaviors right then, right there, no questions asked, because that baby in my mind, already, I'm very protective of my babies who are still in heaven. They're not here yet, but I'm already very protective, and I know that if I had one of those little babies inside my body, ooh, okay. I don't feel like getting emotional today. It gives me a headache, but I'll try. Whatever. Listen, if that little baby was inside my body, there is nothing that I would not do to protect that little soul. Um, so why can't I do that now? Why can't I do that without being pregnant? The answer is because I don't care enough about myself yet. I'm getting there. It's actually a really good step for me to say yet. That's something my therapist always begged me to start saying, because I would be like, I can't sing in front of people. She'd be like, yet. You can't sing in front of people yet. You will someday. And she was right, because I did. How cool is that? Anyway, so the difference is that I care 100% fully, best interest in the entire world for that baby, but I'm not quite there for myself yet. And if I was, I think it would be different, but I'm not. So, but I'm getting there. That's the good news. And then you also said, you mentioned about being a mom. Obviously, it's important to me. Yes, it is. Obviously, it's what I want. And that desire is something that very recently just came back. In that video, I also talked about how a few months ago, I went to Danny and told him that I didn't think I should bring any babies here ever, that I should not have children. I didn't think my body could handle it. I didn't think my mind could handle it. I didn't want to pass on any of my eating disorder or other mental illness behaviors onto the child, and so I just shouldn't have babies. But then when the pregnancy scare happened, it made me realize that I do still want children. So go check that video out again if you didn't see it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So since posting that video, which was very recently, I have again found the desire to be a mom again, and I'm finding that I'm starting to have hope, I guess, again, that maybe someday I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can get my body well enough. Maybe I can get my mind well enough. And so that's been a big thing I've been thinking about the past couple weeks. So thank you for bringing that up. So, okay, let's move on. I'll try and not make this too long, but okay. I'll just sing until I find a question, because I don't know how long it will take. Okay, Sierra says, when you're in a restaurant setting where your food is portioned at a, for the most part, average size, are you able to eat that and not feel the need to purge? I feel like some bulimics binge then purge, while some eat what would be considered an average portion size and feel the need to purge, or have the tendency to do both. Or do you stray from eating in those settings at all? I'm quite curious, because public settings make eating disorder behaviors a lot harder to do secretly, that's for sure. So I'd like to hear how you handle it. I'm not asking for tips. I know you're not, and thank you. I don't give tips. Don't ask me for tips. And if you take anything in my videos for tips, then you are missing the message of my video. I give warnings. I try and prevent people from going down the same road I did, because it frickin' sucks, you guys. Oh, anyway, to answer your question, Sierra. Okay, so how I handle restaurant situations is the same way that I handle situations with family dinners, and I've talked about this before. So like when I'm at a restaurant or at a family dinner, I do everything in my power when I'm in public to not allow anybody to see my eating disorder behaviors. So I don't binge in front of my family or anybody, not even Danny anymore. And I don't purge in front of anybody, obviously, because I don't want them to have to see that. It is not pretty, and it's not, it actually is not, I don't like it. Like, I don't like doing that in front of people. Like, it makes me hate myself even more. And so usually for family dinners or in restaurants, I just eat until I feel okay. And when I say okay, I think all of us as eating disordered folk have that point of, you know, where you start to feel like you're going to have to binge or purge, I mean. And so like for me, like a lot of us have safe foods. A lot of people talk about this, how they have safe foods. Like a lot of eating disordered people will avoid carbs or avoid too many calories or avoid sugar or whatever. Like, and I am in the minority, because I don't do that. I don't care. I don't look at calories. I don't look at carbs. I don't look at sugar. I don't care. I go based off of how my body feels, which is probably not a good thing, because I'm also not looking for nutrients also, because I just don't care about what's in it. All I care about is how it makes me feel. And so when I keep down food now that I'm getting better, I keep down things that make me feel good and that make me feel healthier. And that's good and bad. I don't know, because who knows? I'm sure I'm keeping down crap too, but at least I'm keeping something down, right? But anyway, everybody has, when you have an eating disorder, everybody has that point where you feel uncomfortable. And when you feel uncomfortable, you either feel like starving if you're an anorexic, or you feel like purging if you're bulimic. And for me, it's not something I can explain. It's just a certain amount, and I know what that amount is. I've been doing this my whole life. I've been eating in front of my family my whole life. They barely knew I had an eating disorder because I was really good at hiding it because of things I would do. And I'm not going to go into specifics because that would be tips, but just things that I've, unfortunately learned. It sounds stupid. It doesn't sound worthy of learning, but I'm an expert in bulimia. Wow, my life is not normal. Let's move on. But thank you for the question. I hope I answered at least a little bit. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep singing until I find another question, so that you're not bored, so that you don't get frustrated with me. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Joelle Bowman? I am not a religious person at all, but I'm always very interested in other people's religions. From what I know, please correct me if I'm wrong, Mormons, I'm Mormon, if for those of you that don't know that, Mormons are more modern and less traditional than Amish and Mennonite people. Does this result in some sort of animosity between these religions? Do you feel like Amish and or Mennonites judge Mormons? I shouldn't have even read the question because I'm so ignorant when it comes to this. I don't actually know. I don't know. My Mormon friends, help me out. Answer this in the comments. That's a good question. I don't know. But we do often get compared to them because we're not allowed to do certain things, and there's rules that, and the Amish and Mennonites tend to take up a lot of our rules and are like 10 times more strict, if you will, I guess. I don't know. I don't know a ton about them. Honestly, the only thing I know is from that TV show on TLC, like Becoming Amish or Leaving Amish or Escaping. What is that called? I don't know. That's the only thing I know. I'm sorry. I'm not educated. I shouldn't have even answered that. So someone else help me out in the comments. Go for it. Okay. I really should pre-read these before I start answering, and because you are funny, Tina Knox. Tina Knox, have you ever thought of doing Broadway? Your voice is amazing. Children, I love you, and thank you for like loving my voice. Have you not ever heard anybody sing good? Because I am like at the end, I'm like at the bottom of the good singers. Like, I'm not terrible, but I'm not like, you guys are just, you're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. That just, wow. What? I don't know. Anita Baker Velez, that's a good question. Have you ever participated in a NEDA walk? I have done 3 walks with them and plan on doing another one this year with my husband. Thanks for all the help you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. An NED walk. Remind me. I think it's National Eating Disorders Awareness. Yeah, that's it. I have not ever done one. I don't think I would survive one physically. But if there was one in my area, I would want to go and support it and walk as far as I could. Yeah. I don't know. I should Google that. How do I find that? I'm going to Google that. Have you guys ever been on those? Any of you? I'm curious. Yeah. Have you ever tried going vegan? Yes, I have. Go watch the video on why I'm not vegan. Has nothing to do with ethics. I think animals are beautiful, and I have seen some of those videos of what they do to animals, and it freaking breaks my heart, and it's awful, but that's not what it's about for me right now. It's about my body right now and what I can handle. Oh, Jennifer Lynn, that's the one. Wait, was it you? Hold on. Oh, you're just agreeing with that comment. Never mind, but thank you. Agreeing that I should say I'm in recovery, or I'm recovering from my eating disorder. Freely is a bully. Get ready for a response video. A lot of you have been saying this, that since I talked about Freely yesterday and what I think about her, Freely the banana girl who's a vegan YouTuber, are saying to watch out because she might make a video about me, because she does that. If anybody talks about her, she'll make a video and respond to it and things like that. And that's fine. I feel like I was completely respectful. Thank you. I think I was respectful in my answer. I was honest, and I don't hate her for what she does. I just don't agree with the type of way she does it. I don't know, but that's her own thing, you know? So boring for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find a good one to end on. Hi, Shanny. I'm overcoming an eating disorder would be another great introduction. That is a good one. Self-love is loading. Thank you. Appreciate that. This question, oh my gosh, I need to say this. This question warmed my heart to the core. Phoebe Tomlinson on yesterday's video said, how can someone be so beautiful when they're sick? That's the cutest compliment I've ever gotten. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. That is so cute of you. Oh, and a bunch of you replied and agree. You guys are the best. My goodness. I just love you all so very much. Wow. My goodness. Okay, let's find a really good last question. That's not nice. Micah Jones, you're a cute girl, but introducing yourself as an eating disorder is kind of retarded. First of all, I hate that word, the R word. Second of all, I'm not saying that I am an eating disorder. I say that I have an eating disorder, because that's what my channel is about, is eating disorders. And so don't watch it if you don't want to hear about my eating disorder, because that's what I'm about. So Courtney Schultz, oh my goodness, beautiful soprano. Have you ever had any voice training or lessons? You guys need to get out more. There's so many. maybe I need to be kinder to myself. I have had a little bit of training, and then I was always in choir, and my whole entire family is musical. My mom is the one that taught me how to sing, and then I took lessons in high school, but it didn't last very long. No, but thank you. I mean, yes. I don't know. People speaking without, no, people talking without speaking. How does that song go? People hearing without listening. People something, something. And in a sound of silence. Grease forever. How long have you had an eating disorder for? I have had an eating disorder since I was 5 years old. So, 26 years. I am so old, you guys. Wow. Okay. Okay, one more question and then we'll be gone. Sorry. Okay, what can I do until I find one? I'm just going to keep singing and talking out of my butt, because I don't even know what I'm saying, because it's really difficult for me to pay attention to what I'm doing while I can't talk and look and read for questions. And like, how am I supposed to do that? I don't even know how this is coming out, because I'm half reading these LOL questions but I'm also trying to, how old are you? This isn't a question, but let's address this, shall we? Okay, this is a good one. Never mind. No, never mind. I'm not going to give it any attention. Forget that. Never mind. If you're going to be stupid just to be stupid, then I'm not going to answer your question. That's just stupid. If you have a valid question, and I'm learning that that's okay. I'm learning to not let these things get to me anymore. I'm really proud of myself, actually, that I just did that. That I was like, no, you know what? I'm not going to, no. Even though I kind of did a minute ago with the other one, but anyway. You know what I mean. I'm working on it. I'm trying. And I'm proud of myself for that. So, okay, well, if I could find a question, that would be great. And I can't. So, in the meantime, till I find one, are you subscribed to me? You really should be. And if you're not, you should go and do it because I'm really, really pretty. And I'm really nice. And I'm really stupid usually, which is really fun. So, if you like seeing stupidness and people being, stupid, and I just don't know. I just can't find another question is the problem. If I could just find another question, then I could. This is the most boring. If any of you are still watching, then you are truly the people that just are amazing and watch every second of my videos, even though I am the most boring comment looker upper ever in the world, and I don't know what else to say. I don't even know what I'm saying so far. I'm just trying to find a freaking question. How come when I try and find one, I can't find any, but then when I'm reading, ooh, I found some. I just answered that though. Dang it. Oh, that I can answer. Okay. Abby Williams. I'll answer both. Her first question, do you have safe foods or is every food equally scary? I just kind of answered that. Most people do, but I do not. Her other question is, do you have any other hobbies besides making videos? I do have some other hobbies. I love making cards for people. I love painting. I love singing. I love doing other types of crafts. I love baking. I love cooking. I love organizing things. I love playing with markers and coloring, and I'm basically a 13-year-old girl. Although, why does that have to be a little girl thing to do? Why can't we adults color? They make those adult coloring books, right? I mean, yeah, so I have a whole bunch of stuff. That wasn't a good one to end on. I'm sorry. Okay, that's a good one. Troll. Are you a troll? Troll Grison says, if you asked Danny or someone to keep an eye on you so you don't purge, what would happen? Like, would that motivate you and help you, or would it just lead to something worse? This has been done for me a few times. My mom tried it with me when I was a teenager, and my husband has tried it with me so many times, and it always leads to triggering me more and me wanting to do it more, because it makes me feel more ashamed when someone is standing. That's why I'm kind of a little bit hesitant for me, not everybody, for me to go to inpatient treatment, because they go to the bathroom with you usually, or they stand by the door to make sure you don't purge up your food. They make you eat a certain amount of food and then make sure you don't purge it. I don't know, but what happens in my mind is, it's like, in the moment it might work. Yes, it does work in the moment, of course, because I'm not going to purge if my mom is standing right there. I'm not going to purge if my husband is standing right there watching me. But after that's all over and they can't be with me every single second of every single minute of every single day, then it kicks in, like, the shame and the guilt, and like, I'm alone now and all I feel like doing is purging. But you know what? I shouldn't do that, because I'm a piece of crap if I do that, because that's embarrassing. Like, it's just embarrassing. Like, it feels, I don't know. I don't like the idea of doing that, because, and this isn't like an excuse or anything like that. This is genuinely, I think that pushes people away from wanting to get better. The more you push them to do actions that go against something that is so engraved in their brain, and it's a mental illness, And that's not the way to approach it. There are ways to get out of it, but that's not the way to do it. To force somebody is not the way, because I guarantee you, every time I've ever felt forced to do something to get rid of my eating disorder behavior, it makes me want to do it more. And it's just, I think it's just kind of that mentality of like, you know, kind of immature mentality, like when you're a little kid and you know, when people tell you no, like you want to do it more. I don't know. I think it's partially that, but I think it's also just, it just makes me feel shamed when people try to get me to do that, and then that triggers my eating disorder more. So I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. That's not everybody. That's just me. So okay, I'll stop now. You've listened to enough, so thank you for listening. I will see you on Friday for a fun Friday video with Danny. And the next week, you're going to see my brand new summerly decorated desk. And I'll be back at my desk, and I will have more better edited videos, and everything will be back to normal. This week has just been weird. So anyway, but thank you for watching. Please subscribe to me if you want to see more of this crap. And please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and leave me more questions below for my next Q&A. And I love you guys very much, and thank you for watching me, and thank you for supporting me, and thank you for trying to help yourselves as well by watching my videos, because that takes a lot of courage to admit that you need help, and watching my videos will help you, and it is helping you, and I'm grateful for that. So yeah. Okay, I love you guys, and you're beautiful, and you're worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye! Oh, and don't forget, on June 9th, my 1-year update video is coming up, and I'm going to give you, my 1-year anniversary for YouTube is coming up, and I'm going to give you an update on my year, and I'm going to give you something, like, really cool things that I'm going to be doing for this next year, and I cannot wait to tell you guys. So stay tuned for that on June 9th as well. So, okay, you're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am too. I love you. Bye.